Everyone, the viewer's choice results are in, and I'm not going to spend too much time talking about the results because both decks, the runner and corp side, won by a very large margin, so much that I don't even bother collating the results. Blue Sun took it by storm on the corp side, and so I'm going to play this deck that was piloted by my friend and that secured second place in our store championships, our local one. So, the basic premise of this deck is very simple. There are 6 agendas in 49 cards. Good luck finding agenda as runner. You need 3 of them to win, 2 if you find the government takeover, but if you steal any of them, be prepared to die by meat damage. Lots of it. So, yeah, you can easily see how this works. And it's great because you almost never will get agenda flooded. My opening hand is superb. This is a dream hand. You can't really ask for anything more. I'm up against Andromeda, and I have 2 early eyes that can go over both my centrals. I have Oversight AI to combo with the Curtain Wall, the first Curtain Wall that I draw. A Hedge Fund that immediately gets me to 9 credits, which means I can rest both the Data Pike and the Changeling. And finally, the Targeted Marketing, so that I can immediately ban plus Crit. Currents are very strong in this deck. As I said, 6 cards in 49 are agendas. The chance of you erasing the current from the board are next to 0. I mean, not next to 0, very slim. Unless you have a current of your own, which most runners don't really pack nowadays. So off the bat, you can see the kind of deck that he's going for. With Fall Guy, Trimath Contract, and the Underworld setup, he's in it for the long haul. So that's something I need to keep in mind as I play this game. I probably should rush out before he gets set up because the entire Underworld context and data folding engine is very, very powerful. In the meantime, he continues getting lots of resources out. Daily casts will give him lots of money. So right now, I need to immediately dig for End the Run Ice. I dig and I do find a Hedge Fund, which is nice, and I find a Hive that ends the run. But that's not enough. You have to suspect that Andromeda will run inside job, and it's your job to deny the inside job by stacking 2 pieces of ice. And he finds his Corroder, which is worse news. Now I cannot actually score behind the Hive. So I just keep drawing with Jackson Howard to find my ice. I really, really want to see that Curtain Wall because that will basically guarantee me my scoring remote. So right now, he's basically stacking lots of Fall Guys and even has Proco out. So this one is definitely in it for the long haul. I'm still trying to find my Curtain Wall, but not much luck. I've dug through 40% of my deck, haven't seen a single Curtain Wall. All I have seen is a Research Station, and that allows me to keep so many combo pieces in hand. My friend was absolutely right about this card. It's amazing. Being able to keep your Trap, your Snare, your Advanced Trap, your Overwriter, and an Oversight AI along with all the punitives in hand. That's amazing. Alright, so here I make the first big mistake of the game. I trash my agenda. He's not going to run HQ. Why would he run HQ at this point in time? And it's pretty well guarded anyway by it's just Changeling. It's not very well guarded, but I should not be trashing the cleaners when it is a 1 in 7 in my hand for him to steal. And I do have punitive to punish him anyway. So the cleaner should have been kept in my hand. I should have tried to score it the next turn. Instead, I have no agendas to score right now. All I can do is to work the Curtain Wall engine. In the meantime, he does get Rachel Beckman out along with an unregistered gun. So, yeah, this is looking worse and worse for me. He's getting 5 clicks a turn. I'm only getting 3. This is not equitable for me at all. I need to quickly get those agendas going. So I might be rich, but these features are useless when I'm not doing anything with it. So now I immediately sack the Jackson Howard and shuffle in 3 non-agendas. This is another big mistake. I want to be chaining agendas in my remote right now. I need to rush against this Andromeda. This breed of Andromeda is fast and furious. I mean, it's unstoppable late game. I need to be fast and furious. So I actually leave 2 of my agendas in my archives. If he runs it with Dirty Laundry or something, he will steal 6 agenda points, turn on both of my punitives, I will definitely win. But, of course, he's not silly enough to make that kind of mistake. Instead, he installs Raymond Flint and a Peacock. So he actually lets me score my cleaners. Thankfully, I didn't attempt to bait him into a trap there. Unfortunately, I don't have any other agendas to chain into. And I've activated his logos, so he's able to fetch a card. The good news is that cleaners actually increases the meat damage that my punitives do. So if he steals a 3-pointer, I can actually do up to 8 meat damage on my turn with 2 punitives, assuming I actually have enough credits to punitive him down, of course. That's a big assumption. So at this point, I should be installing and advancing agendas on my remote, but I can't. Well, do I really want to install and advance an agenda on my remote? He has all 3 breakers out and more than enough money to break through my server. This is where I should be installing Curtain Wall on the remote to heavily tax him. But why am I thinking so hard? No, why am I putting an R&D? That's so silly. I tried to bait him into running my remotes. Hopefully he thinks that I'm running Atlas or something and goes to face check the remotes. But that's not going to happen. I'm making such a huge mistake. I really wanted to slap the tag on him because if he hits the snare, Rachel Backman will be trash and he has to clear the tag, otherwise I can burn him down with Trimath Contract, which is something he definitely does not want to do. In the meantime, he gets the source out, another dangerous card. It means that I cannot score my 5 pointers in 2 turns. That's really annoying. So he loads up KT, and his economy is roaring like mad, and this is where I draw into my government takeover. Well, there are not that many agendas left in my deck. I need to hurry right now. I draw once with Jackson. I don't know what I'm looking for at this point. Probably Scorched Earth. I have Punitive, that's good enough. Probably looking for more ice, that's what I'm looking for. But I stupidly put my Curtain Wall on R&D when I definitely should be putting on a remote. What am I thinking? R&D is not porous at all. Why am I placing my biggest ice on it? That's so stupid. Oh man. Yeah, I'm just falling apart right now. Firewall on the remote, really? Big mistake. And I should be scoring agendas right now. I'm giving him a lot of time. Every single turn I'm giving him right now is basically 10 plus credits to his favor. KT Jones gets 3 credits, Trimath 2 credits per click, and he has 3 clicks left, and Underworld Contacts, that's 2 drip credits. He's making a crazy amount of money right now. And he's getting a HQ interface ready and prepped to go. So right now, the only thing I can do is to try to win the game immediately by scoring a government takeover. This is very, very risky, but in the back of my mind, I know that if he attempts to score the government takeover, I can deal 7 net damage, 7 meat damage if I have more money than him. Aha! Yes. 7 meat damage. It is real. With the cleaner squad, 1 punitive does 7 meat damage, he's dead. So he cannot run the government takeover unless he finds his plus creep. But I have a targeted marketing out. So does he really want to give me the tank credits? He probably doesn't care at that point. But in any case, I need to rush the agenda out before he goes out of hand. So here, I should be triple advancing the agenda. Come on, I can do it. Yes, there we go. So, I need 10 advancement tokens on the agenda, which means I will win in 2 more turns. I need to survive 2 more turns from the runner to win. Can I do this? Let's see. He installs a decoy. Very important. The decoy saves him from a lot of trouble, especially my C-Source. So now the only way I can kill him is by punitive. He runs my HQ, and here I take a calculated risk, and it didn't pay off. I should have rested the Changeling to force his fairy. But I didn't manage to force his fairy, so he stole the cleaners, which means that if he steals the government takeover that he knows is in my remote, he wins the game. And he goes for my remote. I quickly check, there is no way I can keep him out. With 31 credits, he can definitely get through, and he knows that there's the game win waiting for him, so I just let him have the 9-point agenda win. Didn't even bother defending it. I can't do anything about that. So yes, that was a big gamble that I took that did not pay off at all. I guess I had to do that. I didn't want to rest the Changeling because that would subtract 5 credits from my credit pool, which means that if he does go for the government takeover, I will have less credits to punitive him down. If he's richer than me, it'll be very hard for me to find a window to punitive him, especially considering that he's running so much link. I actually need to have a credit advantage over him, otherwise I cannot fire the punitive off. But back to the root of the problem, I was simply playing way too slow. Against this sort of Andromeda, you have to rush, even if it means placing your 3-pointers at risk. I shouldn't be Jacksoning those agendas out into my archives. That is so stupid. Yep, you live and learn. That's all I can say. But this deck can be powerful if it's played right. I definitely didn't play it right. This deck has a lot more potential than what I'm showing you now. I would like to say that targeted marketing is a nice current to have, but he doesn't run plus creeps. His defense for meat damage is decoy, and that works pretty well. Oh well. Thanks for watching. Sorry for the poor playthrough. I'll try to get a better one next time. See you around.